prioritized.
Alright, so let's get this video started.
Alright.
But I mean, what did I tell you about that video though?
Man, actually, oh, by the way, what's up, guys? It's Darius and Devontae here. We're actually here to talk about the new Xenoverse 2 trailer that we just picked up on from some other YouTubers, Rhymestyle and Thundershot. So today we'll be talking about that and actually getting that prioritized and, you know, getting that done. So Devontae, when you seen the Xenoverse 2 trailer, what was your first reaction?
Nigga, I'm about to have an orgasm, man. Like, come on. Everybody's been waiting for that.
Yeah, everybody's actually been waiting for Xenoverse 2 to come out. We've been seeing all kind of speculations, assumptions, and we see people actually getting some predictions in. Now, what are your in terms of predictions? What do you think like will be in this game now? Like, you know, they say it's a combination of Xenoverse 1, of course, and Battle of Z. Now, what do you think they upgraded about this game?
Man, first of all, they put our opinions. Because, you know, everybody had their opinions of what they didn't like. So I think they're finally going to put the movie characters, like, who don't want them?
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Like Janemba, maybe Horudagon. I mean, we've seen Lord Slug is in there, so we got him in there. Just and Turles. And Turles now. Now, in terms like movie characters like Gogeta, just the first Super Saiyan base transformation, I believe that should be in there. I hope it's in. I really do hope it's in there because that has been a request since Xenoverse 1 has been released. So once we get that out there, hopefully we'll have it in there, and hope it's not a DLC. Hope it is a default, so we can actually play with Gogeta.
I hope, like, when they said go to the past, I hope they go, like, even further than what they're showing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm assuming they mean Dragon Ball. I'm really gonna assume they mean Dragon Ball because they said the past, and I don't know what else could they be talking about. Right. What else could they be talking about? They have to be talking about Dragon Ball.
You know, King Piccolo, the Red Ribbon Army, they should do like a whole little fight about it.
Right. And like, if we seem.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if we actually get to see the actual Dragon Ball series, that will really make a big impact on the Dragon Ball's universe prologues. Because everybody's been actually asking, can we get the Dragon Ball series? Can we get the Dragon Ball? Can we get King Piccolo? Can we get Kid Goku with the actual Power Pole? Can we get you know, just some Dragon Ball characters? It doesn't have to be all of them, but you know, some good, you know, main Dragon Ball characters would be good, you know. And like I believe I watched another YouTuber's video. I think his name was Rhymestyle. I think it was Rhymestyle or Thundershot or the Black Gamer. I've seen where he was saying that what if Mira and Toa actually go back to the past and increase the power of Goku's enemies, well, Kid Goku's enemies. Now, how would that turn out? If they mean the past, I mean, all they do is wreck time and space continuum. Now, how would that affect the timeline? So if they are going back to the past, that's the only thing they can probably do at this point of time.
Yeah, I mean, I see that too, because, like, you know, at the end of Xenoverse, everybody knows that Mira, you know, supposed to have died or whatever, but he didn't. He left, you know, a cell-like cell, because, you know, he was part of everybody, so, like, he had everybody's abilities. So, like, what if he comes back and be like Super Mirror or something like that? You know, it hypes up everything.
Just from Dragon Ball Heroes, yeah. Yeah, I actually was gonna bring that to my next point. Like, what if, you know, they bring some type of Dragon Ball Heroes into the Xenoverse too, like Super Mirror or Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, or, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, or, you know, something of that nature. You know, something that has to do with heroes. Like, I feel like that's gonna come into play soon. but you know, it is what it is with them, because like I said, Xenoverse, or actually Dragon Ball Z period, comes out with all kinds of surprises. We assume that they're gonna do one thing, but they do another, and they surprise everybody.
They can do so much with Xenoverse 2, like
They
so
are,
much.
and I believe that they're gonna do. I believe that they're gonna do a lot more with Xenoverse 2. See, now that it's on next gen only, I feel like they're gonna actually be able to do a lot more, like destructive environments. Maybe, hopefully, we get beam struggles, because that's another thing
They
that
need to
people
have
been
that.
asking for. They need to bring back the beam struggles, because everybody loves that little feeling of struggling with your Kamehameha wave or Galley gun or Final Flash or your
Or
Big
any
Bang.
type
You're
of
like,
key
everybody
blast
loves
attack.
that. Any type of key blast attack will be good. So hopefully Xenoverse 2 will deliver that for us.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they have so much promise. Let's see what they deliver.
And we see now that they let us fly in Toki Toki City,
Man,
or
I don't even know
or
that's Toki Toki City.
I don't even
think
know.
that's
Yeah,
a new,
yeah.
you
I'm
know,
gonna call it Toki
universe.
Toki City until we officially figure out the name of it. When we figure it out, but for now, we're just gonna call it, yeah.
I mean,
Um,
how I see it is they might actually bring like different universes into it.
See, if they bring other universes in, now that's gonna really play an effect on how the story may go. Like, I don't know, maybe at the end of the story, like the legendary guy who was supposed to be, well, who everybody thought we were supposed to be playing as,
Right.
maybe, like I said, we have to fight with him, and maybe he is the reason why his statue is on the in the middle of the city.
Right, and it's like futurized, so you know it has like a hieroglyphic of him, and it's not the real deal.
And like I said, yeah, and like I mentioned previously, it's only on next gen, so that way,
I mean, so
that
far,
Xenoverse, so far, as we know, it's only on next gen, but that means that they're gonna do a lot more with graphics. They're gonna do a lot more with you know, gameplay concept and everything. Now, as you discussed earlier, I guess before we started the video, you said that you had some speculations on who can be a DLC. Like, how do you think Dragon Ball Super is gonna play into this now? See, now that we got Kabe, Hit, Manaka, Magenta, Champa, you know, the Universe 6 characters, basically. Like, how do you think they're going to play an effect in this?
I mean, they're probably gonna be like a DLC to a certain extent, but they're not always gonna be DLC. Just probably like the main characters that we know and love. Ever since we watched, Dragon Ball Z Super, I think they're gonna be DLC. But like who I think will most of all be a DLC is Dragon Ball Z. Well, my bad. Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan times 10. Like, come on. Who wouldn't
Well,
want him?
yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that could be a transformation or a quick power up. I mean, if you really had to put that as a DLC, I think that would be a good DLC part to put in for the Saiyans. Now, I think they're gonna do something with the Namekians, the Freezer race, and the humans. We don't even know. Maybe they added more races to it. Maybe I'm not too sure.
But how I
Maybe
think
so.
it
But
is, they should like give them a lot more power than what they giving us. Like everybody knows. All right, so for Xenoverse, we're gonna go ahead and say, humans. Humans are like almost OP in the game. Like
correct.
they get their stamina up, so they can get theirs a lot faster. The Mechans have healing abilities. They can heal a lot faster. Saiyans, they get stronger after death, like after dying, you can get more power. And then the Freezer race, they're a lot faster than anybody. And the Majins, they're more, defense tanks. So, what they might still have there, or they might even give them even more power, you know what I mean? Different transformations, instead of just having the Kaioken for all the other races or the unlocked potential.
You surprised me there.
Right, I believe now how this unlocked potential is going to work now. I believe like they're going to upgrade it more to where it's going to store more power, but it's going to be more harder to obtain. Transformations. I believe that the transformation animations are gonna be different. I really hope they are. I mean,
Man,
I have no issues with the previous transformation animations, but it would be good to have some new transformation animations, like, you know, some type of something new that we can all get into together. You know, I believe that everybody was wanting for something for like this. Now, that also brings me to my next point is aura changes.
I was just about to ask you about that. So
yeah.
all right, so my two questions was, like, what did you think about the aura and the hair? Because, you know, the hair didn't move at all, really. So, like,
well, since you asked that question, I'm gonna start with the hair. I believe that the hair can be changed color. I mean, I feel like they should have more hairstyles and more in-depth colors. I mean, I feel like we should be able to blend some colors in together, because maybe you know, we'll get new, I guess I just believe that we should get new hair. I believe that we should just get new hairstyles. I mean, and I guess we should have more, like I said, more to choose from, more colors to pick from. And, you know, give us like some original character hairstyles like Goku, Vegeta, or Gohan, or something, or Trunks maybe. And like we seen in the first Xenoverse that they had Trunks his hair, but it did never stand up. You know, let that be a part of the next Xenoverse too. Like, make his hair spiky, because, you know, Trunks' his hair is like really cool, and I really feel like if we have it, it's very pure. It's very pure badass.
What I think they should do is like go back to you know, when they did the first time, about the first ever time that you could play your own character, which was Ultimate
Tenkaichi, right?
They should go back to back then when they, you know, actually had all different types of hair.
They did. They actually did.
So like they should go back, and then, you know, we had the Bardock here, you know, with the bandana. Like that look.
Now that looks very nice. I really love that hairstyle. Now, brings us to our next one, auras. Now, I like the auras that we have now, but I believe they can be advanced in some form of way. Like, I don't know, maybe if you transform to a Super Saiyan, maybe your aura can change. Like, the hair doesn't have to change. If you guys don't want, if the hair of the Super Saiyan does not change, that's fine. But maybe we can get some type of new aura. So like our base character can have a white aura or a red aura, or some kind of purple aura, something new, you know, like in Ultimate Tenkaichi, they had to where we can have different aura changes, so it would actually look kind of new, and it would look, you know, it would have that different style to it. You know, I want our characters to pop out, you know. I don't want to have the same aura as everybody else. Maybe somebody has blue on the team, and then next thing somebody has, I don't know, red or yellow or something.
I was thinking of white, you know, Super Saiyan white. You know.
Super Saiyan white, yeah, that's been speculations. See, we have speculations, like, you know, let our imaginations run free when we create our characters, because I feel like if you let us do that, we'll have more opportunities, more things to choose from, and we'll actually be able to, you know, have fun and just play around with them. Because I don't know, I'm just really hyped about it. You know, I just hope they really deliver.
Everybody's
I just really hope they deliver, you know, in the next game.
I mean, all I can say is they have so much they can give from you. Come on, Xenoverse was the first, you know, of many that they can get like millions of copies just out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody just gave up Xenoverse. Like, there's so much you have to do, you know. You still got people, you know, leveling up higher than you or powerful than you know, playing with people just in general.
Right. like Xenoverse, like he said previously, just now, Xenoverse is the type of game where, like you said, you really can't get tired of. I mean, if you have some cool people to play with, and you know you're just now starting out, you know, you just level up a new character and just have fun with your friends. Like, you know, Xenoverse is the type of game where you can all fight the same enemy together, but still have a glorious and amazing time with them. You know, it's a very good game. I believe Xenoverse was really a top hit. Besides Tenkaichi 3 and Raging Blast 2, Xenoverse is really up their game, because when we seen Battle of Z, we were thinking, oh man, this is gonna be a crappy game. Everybody said it wasn't all that great. But then we got Xenoverse and we said, oh, this is a better up version of it. So
Exactly.
in Xenoverse 2, we're gonna see an even better upgrade. Now, when we see the trailer of the graphics on the cutscenes,
Man, oh my.
I really enjoyed the cutscenes because the graphics look a lot smoother. I actually felt like I was in the Dragon Ball Z series. I felt like I was there. Like I felt like I was there when Trunks saw his murdered teacher in the water. I really felt like I was there with Bardock. You know, I never felt anything like that before when I seen that trailer.
You surprised me there.
Man, it was just like, you could feel the vibe of like how he was feeling, because like the graphics was amazing. Like, you can't beat that.
It really was amazing. You can't really beat that so far. So well, that's just so far we've seen. I mean, I don't know if they can go any higher. I mean, if they could go higher again, hey, I say go for it. But so far with this Xenoverse 2 trailer, being able to fly now and all the other things that we can do, man, it's gonna be a really good game. It's gonna be I feel like Xenoverse 2 is gonna really sell a lot of copies, and their DLCs that are gonna come out, I really feel like they're gonna do a lot more, and I really feel like it's going to really be beneficial to the characters, to the actual players themselves. And I'm just ready. Like, I'm just ready for everybody to say, "Oh my God, Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 2." I mean, that's all people are gonna be talking about. You know,
Man, that's all we're talking about right now. Everybody, like when I woke up this morning, and I swear I was just waking up watching Naruto, this Naruto movie or whatever, and out of the blue I saw, you know, it said Ryan Style. I was like, what? It's a Ryan Style video? What? You know I had to watch it. And when I looked at it, I was like, hold on, I gotta call somebody else. Hold on. Called you.
Yeah, that's when he when he called me, and I was really impressed on the video. I was really impressed, because I never seen Dragon Ball go to that stage before. Because I remember when we were kids, we all used to think, oh, what if Dragon Ball Z did this? What if the Dragon Ball Z games did that? Well, look at here, what, 4 or 5 years later, we got Xenoverse, and we got Xenoverse 2 coming out with some better even graphics to make it look like we're part of the series.
Hit the word.
This
2016, this year. Yeah, what?
2016 is the year. 2016 is the year where Dragon Ball Z makes its debut, and I'm really proud of them. And the fact that we stuck them by their side, even when people said Battle of Z was trash, we stuck by them and said Dragon Ball Z is gonna make a better game. Here we go with Xenoverse. You know, everybody said, okay, this is a really good game. And here we are with Xenoverse 2. Everybody's just ready.
Man, everybody's ready to go. Like, when I saw it, I was like, yes, I have to hop on Xenoverse today. Like, it gives me hype.
Now everybody now that Xenoverse 2 may not have, I don't know the official trailer or official date where the game is released, but we do know this, that Xenoverse 1 is going to be filled with players. Everybody's going to be playing today and trying to prepare themselves for Xenoverse 2. They're gonna really prepare themselves. And to be honest, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be doing the same thing, folks. So just get ready. Just be ready, man. Because when Xenoverse 2 comes out, we are going to be playing that. We're going to be doing some. Live stream. We're going to get our reactions in there. I'm not gonna play the game previously. I want you to see our reactions the first time. We're gonna be just like you guys. The first time we play it is gonna be the first time you guys see it as well. So you're not gonna be alone.
I definitely gotta let everybody see it. You know, why not? That is like, I can't wait till they officially say this is that time. I swear, I'm pre-ordering it right then and there. Like, forget it. Like,
well, yeah, we're gonna pre-order. Yeah, we are going to pre-order. We're gonna get everything set up. We're actually gonna, make sure you guys can see it, because this is going to be the game of the year. I really feel like Xenoverse 2 is going to be the game of the year, because I feel like, you know, Xenoverse is that type of game where, like I said, you can all come and, you know, just have a great time. And Xenoverse is the type of game where it's just really fun. You know, you get to even if you don't watch Dragon Ball Z, this will bring back memories to you. It's like, oh, I remember Trunks, I remember Goku, Vegeta, and now they're becoming gods now. Like, oh wow, and, you know, you may convince people to go back to watching Dragon Ball Z now. Like, I met this guy, he hasn't watched Dragon Ball Z in years, and as soon as I showed him Xenoverse, he was like, I gotta go back to Dragon Ball Z. I gotta catch up. You know, like Dragon Ball Z is that type of game and a type of series where you just gotta have it in you.
I mean, we grew up watching this. I mean, like, come on. Like, that's the only 90s TV show that is still out today. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and it really can't get old. Like, you seen how Dragon Ball Super is now. Like, we finally get another Dragon Ball series after all these years. After even after GT, even though it's, well, I won't put any leaks out there. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. But after GT, you know, we've been asking, hey, when is Dragon Ball Z coming out again? Like, when are we gonna get another series? Are we gonna get it? Like, we're ready. Like, we're ready. And now look where we are now. We have another series. You know, we have a lot going on with it, and you know, it's just something that we can really all connect to.
All right, so I just want to put out there. Of course, we know, you know, Dragon Ball Z, GT is non-canon. We already know that. So for all out there, you know, we already know that. We're just saying, you know, one of the TV shows that was out on TV. Like,
it was the last show it was the last show Dragon Ball Z that, you know, pretty much a lot of people watched. Right. So now we got Dragon Ball Super now, and maybe it's gonna be in English soon. So, you know, just give us time to figure out when. We'll let you guys know. We'll get you guys prepared and everything. And you know, just be ready, because Dragon Ball Z is gonna really make his debut. They're really on a great comeback right now. Because think about the new gens, the graphics and everything are gonna be even advanced more. Now, if Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 looks like this, I can only imagine what Xenoverse 3 or even a whole new series of Dragon Ball Z will come out. I can only imagine what that'll look like.
Alright, so since we already talking about Dragon Ball Z Super, so what you think about the next tournament that is coming up?
All right, for the guys who do not know about the next tournament, yes, there is another tournament after this Universal tournament that just finished happening. So you know, just go on go anime, you know, go to Google, type it in, and you know, they actually have links to episodes, and they even have some on YouTube, so you can always check your local YouTube channels that actually have the links. Now, for my answer to that question, this next tournament that's gonna happen, I don't know. There's something about this tournament that I can't really say, because Goku and Vegeta, or maybe we see two completely different Saiyans. You know, maybe we'll see. Oh man, I really can't say. This is the type of fight we really can't really specify.
I mean, we didn't think about the tournament that was just now. Like,
and look what we have with one Saiyan. Maybe this time we'll have two Saiyans. Maybe we'll have some Namekians in there. Maybe another Frieza race. Maybe, just maybe. We don't know. But once we get that scoop, and once we get those, once we go to that tournament and we'll see, I know we're gonna be surprised, because Toriyama always keeps us in the ropes of surprises. He does not go by our expectations. He goes by surprises. He always catches by surprise, which I love about Toriyama. He actually does that very well, and I'm very glad that he's actually going in that direction that he's going with the Dragon Ball Super series.
I think he surprises his own self. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like,
yeah,
he's supposed to. Did you know? Well, for everybody to know, I think he even said it himself. He was going to stop at the cell cycle, but he didn't. He went further and beyond, and he's still going today. Like, what? you said you was gonna stop at Cell Saga, but you didn't. You went farther and beyond to the Blue Saga, and they're still going back. They're still going back to the Blue Saga at that. You know, like they talked about Ooze, which I really hope they show Ooze. Like that was the only character like from, you know, aka GT, but even though it's not canon, that was the character right there. Like,
yeah, Oof was a very good character. I really like his character style. And like you said, I love the way Toriyama is. I believe he surprises himself on what he writes. Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, I guess I feel like he probably didn't know that he was going to have a good tournament like this, you know, where everybody is expecting this. But he was like, nah, I'm going to go the other way. You know, I don't want to go by everybody's expectations because that'll make it too easy to forget.
I just don't know, like, there's so much you can do. Like, from Xenoverse to Dragon Ball Z Super, if they put it all together, I know they'll make a perfect game out of it. Like, I mean, why not?
I don't see why they couldn't do it.
Exactly, because like it's so much could go on between that. Like,
it's really a lot to go. It's a lot to go with it, and I'm really proud. I'm really proud that we're actually getting to see, you know, these kind of things like, you know, Dragon Ball Super, the Universal Tournament. You know, it's really great to see these kind of things because, you know, our speculations, because I know everybody who watches Dragon Ball Z has had an assumption before, like, what if Goku fought a god? Or some type of speculation. I know somebody in this view who's ever viewing this video right now has had a speculation of saying that, oh my gosh, or like, what if Goku had red hair or blue hair? You know, some people have been having ideas like this since Dragon Ball Z ever came out, and you're finally seeing your dreams come true.
I mean, I think it was Raisin Blast. First ever Raisin Blast, they had What If Saga. Like,
What If Saga, that's what really got me into thinking. That's what got me into thinking. What if Vegeta actually becomes Super Saiyan 3, but in another universe? Like, I'm still thinking about these other universes and what if Goku didn't kill Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga? What if Frieza killed Goku in the Frieza Saga? What if Gohan could not kill Cell? You know, I'm still having speculations about that. You know, even though we're seeing like, you know, other versions of people, you know, I'm really thinking, how could this play in effect?
I mean, we can only see what he delivers. I know Xenoverse 2 is going to be like the top game of 2016. Like.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be the #1 Dragon Ball Z game that is bought and played. And now, for our final, I guess, DLC assumptions before we end this, if you really had to pick a character from any series of Dragon Ball Z that hasn't been in a Dragon Ball Z game yet, or has been and you want to see return, who would it be?
You're still alive,
that's like a pretty good question. So everybody else, you know, comment and like and choose what character would you want to see. But for me,
sure, why not? Go ahead.
Cause I mean, like, there's so many you could pick from, but I'm gonna have to go with BoJack. Because BoJack, he was just that evil guy, you know. He put Gohan through the ringer, okay? It took all of them. It even took Goku to punch him in the face and wake Gohan up and tell him, look, all right, look.
Right.
You gotta kill him.
Okay.
Like, Vegeta couldn't even touch him, and he was out of it. He didn't feel like fighting, but guess what? He went on ahead and tried.
He is
Piccolo,
a character.
Piccolo, he always tried to help Gohan out, but he just couldn't. Because BoJack was just a monster
that powerful.
right there.
Yeah, he was. He was that very powerful.
You can do a lot better than that.
But Gohan,